like your shirt. It's nice and fly, but I need you to wear this one. What size do you want? Large, medium? Do you want a ref or do you want a? Do you want a ref or do you want to sit there and co-announce the plan? Which one you want to do? You help me ref or you help me? Okay. Get
Yeah, we might need.
You come back with the mic. No, yeah, get another chair. So come back with the mic and bring it to them. You're my announcer. Just need to top it. Okay?
Announce like the time. Got it. Good talk.
Really? You need someone to hop in?
You want to fight right now? I will put you in right now. You're going to fight those guys. I just want you to know. You got to do it before you start an empty.
I'll hop in.
You got shorts?
In my car.
Go get them if you want to fight. You can win $600. I'll never say no to the champion. Oh my God, baby.
Wait, what's happening?
Brandon's going to fight.
Brandon's in it right now? Okay.
Now there's 4 men. Brandon's going to fight.
Am I gonna commentate?
No, you're not going to commentate. We already discussed this. You're not commentating. Now Corbin, you're up. Sure. You just say whatever you want.
I'll
Be like, ref out his friends. Help out with commentating. Brandon was going to commentate, but you're doing
I'll commentate with Corbin. Yeah.
You're both doing it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Once you went this way, now you're back in now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have 2 people there no matter what.
All right.
So now you have to come back with the mic and then sit there and join Corbin. Let Corbin get in on there.
So what's the first match then? Is it still gonna be?
Maybe you need to get the card so you can pull the order or the brackets. We're gonna start the order right now.
Brandon said, "Fuck it, I'm in." What a boss. Corbin, you should join. He's like, nah. What, 90 to 205?
Okay, right now. I mean, shit, Brandon's in my weight class.
Hey, you guys
too.
can
I
talk
don't
and break it down. Be like, we're catching up. We're a little behind. Blah, blah, blah. Tell them what's going on.
know. Oh, Mike's live right now.
Brandon Olson's about to be edited.
We just all right. Is it live? All right.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 9 of Pride of the Streets. We're a little bit behind right now. We just had a last-minute entry. Brandon Olson, the champion in another weight class, decided to join in and fill in a spot for Mikey, who dropped out. Commentating today, we have myself, Louis Wong, and Corbin Byland right here to break down all the action.
What up? How's it going? Brandon beat me in that other weight class too to win. He's probably gonna do all right. We'll see. I think he's weighing in right now. Is what we're waiting on. Chris just giving a little briefing to the competitors right now. Oh, they're drawing their cards right now.
2 blacks, 2 reds. That's who's fighting each other. 2 blacks, 2 reds.
About to find out what the matchups are.
Who's black? Okay, the first 2 black. Got me?
Yeah.
Black card, black card. Red card, red card. You good?
Making it official up on Smooth Comp.
You good?
Yeah, I'm setting it up right now.
What's that program cost to run?
You only pay per entry for like credit, so if you do a lot
Yeah, if it's on, just let it know where
I
people's
only get
on.
like 10 at a time.
We did.
Oh, really? That's dope. I need to learn how to do all this. I'm trying to do a podcast, dude, while we're rolling, though. You know what I mean?
While you're gonna like have while you're rolling, you're gonna do a podcast.
Yeah, I always have like some OGs that come in, like sit on my couch and sit there and like talk shit to the guys that are rolling. And
Oh, I
shit.
see,
It'd be
I
kinda
see.
Cool to mic those guys up, you know, because they're like
Sure.
old school wrestlers.
I can see that.
Some of them. It'd be kind of cool, you know. And then a guy could come off the mat and like, if he was sitting out around, you could interview him, and it's just about media.
All right,
type
when
thing,
we-
you know, you see all these
When
like
we go to announce
young
the
fresh
guys, I
guys.
don't know how to
Because they have a
but
camera
we
in their
do
face and
announce
famous.
the name.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter
exactly.
who's coming
There's
out,
a population.
clap for 'em. We're trying to
Be on the lookout for Brady Wickland's podcast. Apparently,
You have a sound effect for that.
when we get the fighters, I want one on this side of this line, one on that side of that line, and we're in the middle and shake.
Yeah. I'm the. I know. Hold on.
You good?
Still setting it up. Hold on.
Fucking Brandon didn't even warm up.
So again, for everyone who's tuning in right now, we have Corbin Byron here next to me, and myself, Louis Wong, will be breaking down all the action today. We're a little bit delayed because we had a last-minute entry. We had a late dropout. It went from a 3-man round robin, and now we have Brandon Olson, who's a prior week champion in a different weight class, joining the action today, and we're expecting a great show.
Hell yeah. Never really know what's going to happen when somebody way smaller just jumps in at the last minute.
It's exciting.
Anything.
It's exciting. You figure they're going to use their speed and try to get crafty.
Mm-hmm. Brandon's got a lot of tricks. I can speak on his head and arm chokes and his darces. That's for sure. His arms are long enough to catch any of these dudes with that anyway, too.
Yeah.
Can't wait to know what he weighs in at. What is the lowest weight we got here?
We're at 180.
Lucas at 180 was the littlest guy. Watch Brandon weigh in at like 210 or something crazy. What do you weigh, Brandon? What do you weigh, Brandon?
Right now, like
65? Okay.
65, not bad.
So if I would have jumped in, he weighs more than I am. You're more game than I am. You get in there, dog.
Are you gonna, Chris? Are you weighing in?
Sparky guys.
Are you weighing him in?
There's no way needed. Okay. No way needed. We're not going to go.
All right.
No official weight from Brandon, but he told us 165.
Brandon, you can go ahead and go over there and stretch. We'll do the other two first. Let's do the other two first. Let Brandon stretch and go. That's what we can start. We're about to start in like 1 minute.
About 1 minute, guys. We'll get it going.
Week 9. Week 9, cash on the line. Remember, gentlemen, verbal taps are great. Don't be too scared to verbally tap. You know what I mean? Verbally tap. You tap, verbal tap as well if you think it's fucking going anywhere. We're there, though. But just protect yourself, too. Verbal taps are all good. We love to hear them just in case.
Week 9, cash is on the line.
You good? You ready?
What's week 10?
Oh.
You got to enter to win, baby.
Week 10, play to win. We got Camilo and Jose up first in a second.
All right. Lewis, you're up.
Lucas. That's wrong. So
Oh, I just said Jose because it was up on the screen. It's going to be Lucas. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, his name is long, Lucas. Lucas's name is so long. I didn't even know. Yesterday I was reading it. And
Oh, was that why?
I'm confused somewhere in this. My wife's like, that's Lucas. I was like, this dude says his name's Jose. It's a long name.
Okay.
It's a nice name, but it's a long name. Need the microphone.
here we go.
You got it. You always got it. Good, bum.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to week 9 of Pride of the Streets. Today we have our advanced 190 to 205 bracket. Before we get going, today's matches are brought to you by our sponsors, I'm Hunting Monsters Clothing, Ashley's Bakery at Bama Farms, and Santa Cruz Medicinos. So here we go with our first match, representing Atos BJJ Rio, weighing in at 180.6 pounds, Lucas Costa. His opponent, representing El Nino Training Center, weighing in at 197.7 pounds, Camilo Mejia. And our referee for today's match, Chris Vickers.
This will be good. Heard a lot of good stuff about both of these guys leading up to this.
Some real high-level grappling today.
Cage and wall is live.
Mm-hmm.
You are allowed to full guard. Anytime.
clock's running. Being from El Nino, you can expect a lot of the really solid top play from Camilo.
If there's no activity, we'll drag it to the middle.
Yeah. And as Chris just mentioned, the wall is live until they become passive. Once the referee feels enough time has elapsed and they're being passive on the wall, then they get a reset to the middle. But until then, the wall's live. Okay.
Camilo trying to get some guard pass going on right here, while Lucas is playing open guard really well, trying to control the distance.
And still no points for right now. Camilo's doing a lot of work trying to pass the guard.
9 minutes left. Points are not
The
active.
positional advantage will still help him, but won't be rewarded with points quite yet. Having competed in the ADCC rule set recently, that's a big consideration in the first half of the match, is putting in a lot of work for something that you won't necessarily get rewarded for. Still, the momentum is usually what ends up winning.
As you saw right there, the wall is active, and they will use the wall to try to gain a positional advantage. So the wall and the cage, that's all great to go. If you're not familiar with our Pride of the Streets rule set, for the 10-minute round, the first 5 minutes, there's no points, and the points become active at the 5-minute mark.
It's a good thing we got that cage there now.
There's 8
Before.
minutes left on the round.
That was a real good addition.
Points are not active. Points are not
We got
active.
the pool noodles covering the hinges on the garage door, but I mean, that cage is the savior for sure.
Lucas was able to pull guard, and he's trying to work either a sweep. You saw him trying to come up here, trying to get the head down and maybe work for something.
I'm really doing a good job of locking down the hip movement of Lucas right now, too. Yeah, Lucas trying to open his feet to get some movement going. But when you're up against the wall, it's really hard. Your head is jammed up there.
Keep working, gentlemen.
Camilo may try to bring him up, but there are no slams.
Yeah, you can see Camilo favoring continuing to use the wall, which is smart. You can imagine he's got more experience in that regard. I don't know if Lucas got any MMA training, but Lucas, excuse me. No, we know Camilo does.
He's real comfortable against that cage, so and using that to his advantage. Oh, there he goes with a pass, and he controlled the legs.
This is the closest he's gotten so far. Might drop back on the legs. It's two guns type position with both the legs controlled. Very powerful position as long as he can keep that triangle tight. He wants to pass 1 foot across to the opposite side to finish in this position, typically. There we go. He's trying to get inside. This might finish. He's on the knee. See, with both of the knees inside here, yeah, he's got the room to wiggle out with his knee, see? If the legs are crossed, you negate that hip movement. Because you can't rotate either direction. It's locked down both ways. Now the knee's fully out.
Oh, great defense by Lucas there and getting out of that two guns position.
This is very good. The turn and run.
1 minute till points will be active.
And now we're off the wall. Now Lucas is on the opposite side of the wall from Camilo. It could change things here, especially if they end up in their close guard again.
Yeah, this should give Lucas some room to fire things off in close guard if that's his game there.
Agarra o braço direito dele, agarra o braço direito dele, por fora, isso. Agarra mesmo, vai lá em cima, no bíceps, no tríceps.
30 seconds till points will
Acredita,
be
ele vai
active.
ficar...
There's
You
5
could hear
minutes left.
Lucas's corner here yelling in Portuguese. I wish I could translate, but I cannot.
I was about to ask you, what's he saying, Lewis?
Spanish and Mandarin only. No Portuguese yet.
Portuguese is pretty close to Spanish.
Pretty close, but
You can pick out some things.
10 seconds till points are active.
Agarra o bracinho dele.
so we're getting to the active points, close to the points active portion of the match here, and that'll change some things, especially from Camilo, who's been smash passing and trying to get through that guard.
There's 5 minutes.
Points are active now.
Mm-hmm. And again, now that we're off the wall, yeah, see, that opens up all these types of entries with the open space to move. Now Lucas attacking a leg. The knee's slipping out, though. Yeah. Camilo making sure he stays up on top after that exchange.
4:30 left in this match.
Points are active, but no one has scored yet. So we're waiting to see.
Now we're back close to the wall. Lucas did a good job of getting his head away from it there, though. Based on the exchanges that we've seen, I think that's really favoring him to not be on the wall.
I would agree 100%. Camilo seems a little too comfortable against that wall, and I don't think it's playing in Lucas's favor.
Gotta be careful his toes don't get caught now.
Wherever you go, you just can't grab the cage with your hand. You cannot grab the cage with your hand, but you can with your feet. You're good. Your feet are good. 3:50 left in this match. 0-0.
This one might go to overtime. Getting that sort of a feeling now. Still plenty of time left for something to happen. Some matches are just this length, the amount that we have remaining, but that'd be my guess as far as what we've seen now. If you can get him back up against the wall and take advantage of that closing of the distance, jamming Lucas up, and he might get a pass again and win on points.
Yeah, it looks like whoever can score right now is going to have the advantage.
Nice. Using it to come up on a leg. And now here, a key difference we have in Pride of the Streets from ADCC is he's not penalized for pulling guard in the second half. So it's still dead even. And there's no decision. So one of these guys is going to have to make it happen.
No points. No points. 0-0.
He tried to get a pass and go to knee on belly there, but wasn't able to do it. They both have no points still. So we're coming down to the last 3 minutes, sub 3 minutes of the match, and no one has scored. So if someone gets a pass or a takedown of sorts, they might win the match just on points. Corbin, what are our overtime rules for this rule set here?
We're going to go to EBI overtime rules. Just one round until the finals. But one of the competitors will have the choice of back control or attacking an armbar position, trying to submit their partner. If both people escape after each half of the round, then it'll go to escape time wins. People know how EBI rules work at this point, I think. Doesn't hurt to explain it. But
the match has really been a battle of passing guard for Camilo, whereas Lucas has been trying to retain his guard and work from the closed guard there. It's been interesting to see. There's been some leg attacks, but nothing has materialized yet.
yeah, they both got fairly close. Camilo's was pretty close as far as the heel hook attempts go. It might be their best bet still at submitting each other, even though they've shown they can defend. Might be the only thing that's really open. They're stalemating a lot in the guard. This could work too. Double under like that.
Keep going. No points. 115. Who wants to get stepped close to that money?
Chris reminded them why they're here.
Who's going to put their team on top?
$600 for the prize today in just 2 matches. That's the allure of Pride of the Streets. Quick money, less than an hour, and you can walk away with $600 and maybe even a submission of the night bonus if you get some nice.
Now this is closer than it was before, and he sat back on the leg, so Lucas is not going to score a sweep right now. He's got the knee controlled here, though. It's slipping out again. Might switch to some sort of a knee bar or a back take. He might get the knee line back. If he can get it to the mat, that's in. That's in. If he can entangle his feet, that's in. Good job by Lucas there. Oh, right into a pass of his own. If he can settle here, this is it. Camilo turns it to his elbows and knees.
If he could take the back, he'll get points.
This could decide it right here. There we go, both hooks. There's the call from the ref.
3 points, 10 seconds left. Camilo's got to get out.
4-0.
And that's time. Our winner by points, Lucas Costa, representing Atos Rio, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Nice job.
Next match. So before our next match, we're going to have a little review on some of the action that happened in the previous match, and then we'll get going. We'll get right into it. Great showing from both competitors there. Both showed a lot of heart, and it was a lot of big chess match there, trying to get passes, and Lucas was able to edge through in the last 30 seconds with that back take.
Very exciting there at the end. What's up, Chris? What's the deal? No. Sort of a matter of reviewing tape coming up. See where the point should have been, but that back take was in.
Let's go, Louis, you're up. Oh, that was a great match.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're keeping the action going with our second match. Weighing in at 208 pounds, representing David Terrell Jiu-Jitsu and NorCal Fight Alliance, Josh Gosling. His opponent, our last-minute entry, weighing in at 165 pounds, representing the Resistance FC, former Pride of the Streets champ, Brandon Olson. And our referee, Chris Vickers.
And this should be exciting. Brandon outweighed by a good 40 pounds right here.
Let's go, Brandon. Step in last minute. Super last minute.
Brandon is no slouch, so he knows what he's doing.
Absolutely. Also trains MMA, so familiar with the wall play. Working on a Kimura. Josh with a very strong body lock there. With the knees pinned together here, it's going to be tough for Brandon to move. But if he can get that hand out, there's the Kimura. Good attempt there. You can see the difference in length between these guys. Josh's arms are wrapping around Brandon.
Not only length, but Josh is using his weight. I could tell Brandon can feel that pressure right now, that extra 30 pounds that he has on him.
Less now that he's on top.
9 minutes left, gentlemen.
The wiggliness saved him.
No points are active. No points.
Brandon trying to attack a leg there.
You know, Josh might be on a capsizer here. Not anymore. Now, yep, onto the toe holds. Controlling that opposite leg. The leg's pretty straight here. Still some pressure on that for sure, but
Brandon able to get out there.
yeah, if he can continue to turn, he's in good shape. Yep. With the back exposure. Good exchanges. Good regard there as well. Nice job. Josh being very solid right now.
8:20 left in this match.
Just over 8 minutes remaining. Oh, he's got the knee controlled there. This should be a stronger attempt than the last one. Whether it becomes a heel hook or stays a straight ankle, there's the heel hook. But Brandon's knee is out now. Chooses to go back to the toe holds. Once Brandon can get his leg kicked back like that, yeah, it's very hard.
Brandon with some good defense right now, avoiding these toe holds and the leg entanglements.
Still potentially looking to take the back with that bolo hook. Yep. If he can stay in past the knee here, this is good for him. Good attempts there from both guys. Nice, and here's that front headlock game I was talking about. Yep. The head and arm chokes, the guillotines, the darces. This is the thing we know Brandon can pull out any minute. There's the tap. Wow.
Wow. Brandon Olson with the last minute entry and upset victory.
I was tired.
Winner by guillotine, Brandon Olson from the Resistance FC.
And that's the thing with guys that jump in last minute like that. You don't know what he's going to try to do. He didn't come up with a game plan before this. He's going to take whatever comes up, and Brandon snatches those heads all day.
Yeah, he took that guillotine. It came on quick. I don't think Josh was expecting that, but that was a great showing from our week 1 champion Brandon Olson. Outweighed and but not outclassed.
Absolutely. Now we're going to take a short 10-minute intermission here as we get ready for our finals match. 7 to 10 minute intermission here, as I'm being told by our master of ceremonies. We'll be right back.
we're going to bring you our final match of our Week 9 Pride of the Streets Advanced Bracket. For our finals match, weighing in at 180.6 pounds, representing Atos BJJ Rio, Lucas Costa. His opponent, our Pride of the Streets Week 1 champion, weighing in at 165 pounds, representing the Resistance FC, Brandon Olson. And the referee for our final match, again, Chris Vickers.
All right, check it out. This is for the finals. We'll accept nothing but activity. You don't have to do your call for points guaranteed. Okay, gentlemen, shake hands. You know what the fuck's up. This is for the fucking money. Ready? Combine.
Damn straight.
This is for the money. Team points. Put your team on top.
We had a discussion about whether Brandon's, if Brandon's power mold has run out of juice by this match, but
This is
we don't
crazy.
think it has.
These are the two lightest guys, though. Oh. Let's see how this.
That's true. These are the two lightest. Lucas would have been outweighed by about
Be real.
20 to 25 pounds by everybody else if Brandon hadn't pulled in. But now Brandon's about 15 pounds lighter.
9:30 in this match, gentlemen. 9:30 left in this match.
Oh, shit. These are not the softest.
That might have been the most athletic move I've seen in Pride of the Streets so far.
Was a high jump. Well, his mats are pretty good, but there's not a whole lot of bounce to him like you get in a cage or something. Hope Lucas's head is all right.
A reminder of our rule set here in the finals match. There's points. There's no points for the first 5 minutes of the match, and then points become active at the 5-minute mark.
8:45 left in this match. 8:45 left in this match. No points are active. No points.
Brandon was really aware there, getting his back away. And again, we see Brandon ending up on top, which is great if you're the smaller guy.
Left in this match, gentlemen. No points active.
So Lucas again working from the guard, trying to set up his attacks, just like he did in his previous match. Brandon over here trying to break his guard, maybe set up a heel hook as he likes to do. Our Week 1 champion, last minute entry. What a great addition to the bracket here, and he's shown that he's always game.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the upside of having your staff members also be game when you're running an event to fill in whatever gap you need to.
7:40.
Just like filling in for commentary. You can fill in to compete too.
He's got a lot of jack of all trades here at Pride of the Streets. We do a little bit of everything.
So only the best. It's a well-oiled operation. Got that foot out now. Lucas is looking at a straight ankle lock too, but he doesn't have the hip clamp. Now he does. Brandon's left foot is still inside. Looked like it was a strong bite, but Brandon's toughing that out. This is going to be stronger. His heel's dangling, though. If Brandon can get onto the side of his knee, get the angle there. Lucas's heel's also caught in Brandon's shirt.
That's a tough fight on that heel hook.
It is.
Knees out though.
Damn. That. Awesome by Lucas.
6:40 left in the match.
I understood that there in Portuguese. He's saying that he's getting tired. He needs to keep working.
Yeah, I knew you could do it, Lewis.
As I said, jack of all trades here at Pride of the Streets. We do it all.
You could have said he said anything, and I would have believed you. I don't know if anybody would have known.
I like to be factual and accurate here.
Was wondering if Brandon was going to be limping on his leg at all when he stood up. Doesn't look like he is, though. That ankle lock was on there for a while. Oh, the bicep slicer there. Brandon back on a leg.
You got 1 minute till points are active.
We've seen a lot of outside heel hook attempts where the choke on the knee isn't that strong. It allows a lot of wiggle room for the other guy to spin out. But still, you can get back exposure with it, which Brandon might want to look for here.
Is he grabbing onto the shorts there? I thought he was for a second.
I didn't see. I didn't notice.
Pull it up a little higher.
20 seconds till points are active.
And at this point, both guys might be sort of waiting until they can actually score. Yeah, because this is the thing. When it gets this close to points being active, you don't want to take the back too soon because then your work was for nothing. This is a legit ham sandwich, though.
Points are now
He might have
active.
finished that if he had stayed on the hips right there. Still in a leg battle. Whoever comes up is going to have the initiative here. And it's Brandon. So no sweep because they were both down when it started. He didn't come from a bottom position. If he can spin out, he's got a real attempt at a pass. That wall might not be helping Lucas very much right now.
No points, still 0-0.
Hey, that was a sweep.
Going all the way. Now,
There's the points for the sweep.
2
So
points.
with the sweep, you have to stand up for us to get points in our rule set here at Pride of the Streets, and which he did and got 2 points there. So Lucas is now down 2 points, trying to get some attacks going here.
2-0. Brandon's up by 2.
Yeah, I had to establish the control.
There you go. Run it all the way around it.
Brandon's up by 2. Oh, don't grab the short. Okay? Don't grab the
Oh, there he was grabbing the shorts. Yeah, you were right, Lewis. He might have been doing that earlier, too.
Yeah, I saw that there, and it's not the gi game here, so you can't grab anything.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. He's still got control.
Carried over habits.
Hey, come out the top. Come out the top.
I don't know what rank Lucas is, but I know he's been training a while.
Pull his legs out. Pull his legs out.
It could be more leg attempts here, but again, the wall's going to make it hard.
Come on, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. No points.
Good
stay up.
scramble.
Wrestle, stay up, stay up.
Lucas could get points here if he stays up on top. He's got to get that knee under him.
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Don't
Knee
hold
bar
the short.
there. Heel hook it. Come on.
Another warning with the shorts grab. I think old habits die hard here.
Sweep.
Yeah.
Hold on to that thing, turn it
Well,
over.
might be the streets, but I don't know. It's not 100% street rules, you know?
No points yet.
Ooh, that knee's in. That's, yep.
Brandon Olsen with the heel hook.
You okay?
He looks like he's okay in the corner.
Give me ice. You good? Or you don't need ice?
Yeah, his corner's telling us he's probably just being emotional right now, which is understandable. The $600 on the line
Just
right
making
there.
sure he's saying that his knee's okay. But we'll wait right now before we bring you the official decision here.
Early defeated Josh Goddard. Tell me I should have put it on the mic.
He's a little emotional there.
Good job, gentlemen. Good job, gentlemen.
Winner and Week 9 champion, Brandon Olsen, representing the Resistance FC. And again, he's now the Week 1 and Week 9 champion. The last minute entry came back and won it. Wow, what a guy. It must be the mullet.
Of course. The juice hadn't run out. That's where that second win comes from. Looked like they were tired there for a second. No, that's where the mullet comes in. That's the power.
Brandon,
Of course.
you are the Week 9 190 through 205 advanced winner. 1, 2.
And he only weighed in at 165, ladies and gentlemen.
Stacks of cash for you to take home, sir, with not just a last minute, but literally a last 12 minutes before we started entry. When he was about to commentate, Brandon, you're the fucking man. I don't know what the fuck to say about
Incredible. Good work, Brandon. All right. There was week 9, Pride of the Streets. Was the camera on us now? Maybe see. What up? See you guys.
We're saying goodbye to the camera here. We had a great time commentating. Hopefully Corbin and I can come back and do another show. Let us know in the comments how we did.
Oh, yeah, we are the streets.